When many people think of special agents, they think of high-speed chases and Mission Impossible-style explosions. But one special agent, while not without awesome cases, has worked most of his career, quote, by myself in an office without windows. This is my dad, Special Agent for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, Kenny Kessler. This speech is dedicated to him to let him know that his work is appreciated, even though he may not hear that from colleagues because he doesn't work with them on a day-to-day basis. There's a brief quote on why he is a special agent. Quote, I wanted to protect our wildlife resources and wanted to be able to work in different parts of the country, end quote. A few months ago, he received a very high honor, a certificate and a ceremonial pin in gratitude for over 30 years of service to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. I wanted to dedicate this speech to him, for these honors seem a bit small in comparison to some of the cases he has worked during his 30 years. One of the largest cases he has worked while in Kansas was the undercover buying of live leopard cubs, which a man was illegally raising and selling to private customers. One of these cubs ended up at the Topeka Zoo. Her name was Emma. My brother's favorite case is, quote, the dead monkey case, end quote. When my father was stationed at New York City, he was called to JFK Airport to investigate a box. Inside the box was a decomposing monkey from Africa. This was happening during the first Ebola scare, so my father had that box shrink-wrapped and sent right back to Africa after taking photographic evidence. One of the most expensive cases my father has worked on was the airborne hunting case. A man was flying a plane and chasing deer over to other poachers to shoot. In the end of this, over $104,000 was fined to this man by the U.S. District Court. Many people don't think about what they're mailing, but another man decided to totally blow off customary laws and FedExed 40 live rattlesnakes when my dad was called in on the case. One of the cases that I find the creepiest was a search warrant my dad searched on a house that had over 150 live snakes in it, including the deadly Egyptian cobra. In 2014, my father worked on a case with several other biologists to prevent the extinction of other endangered mussels and fish when their natural habitats were threatened with illegal modifications. I wanted to thank him for doing all of these cases and writing report after report on them, as it indeed is thankless work. Because of my father's hard work, the wildlife resources of the United States are being protected for future generations. Thank you.